Stay tuned for something special at the end of this video. Hi everybody, welcome to Walking with the Lord. This morning I got inspired to make this video, so I thought I'd go ahead and make it. Every year, somewhere around New Year, probably within a week before or after New Year, my husband and I get together and we set goals. We set personal goals for ourselves, and then we also set some goals as a couple, and we write them down. And it's a nice thing that we do every year.
Hi everybody.
So because of that, I came up with the idea to challenge everyone to set a goal for this year to get closer to God. And just pick one thing that you're going to do that will get you on the path to doing that. I suggest just picking one simple goal that will be easy for you to do every single day. Just something really simple. You know yourself. So you can pick out the goal that you know you'll be able to stick with. And you can always build upon it. You can always do more, but just have one small goal for every day. I have a list of examples that I'll get to in a minute. One thing that you can do to track your goal is, I have this book here. I got it at the Dollar Tree. And there is a section down here for activity. And so what I do is I write in whatever goals I have, and then I just check them off every day. I find that it's good. You could check them off on any kind of calendar that you have or any date book. I find that it gives a sense of accomplishment to check that goal off. But again, I just want to stress, you want to pick a simple goal that's something that you can definitely do. I have a list of suggestions, and everybody's on a different path, and everybody is at a different point in their walk with God. So some of the suggestions will be more time-consuming than others. I like it when people give suggestions, so I came up with a list of suggestions. You can pick something off the list, or maybe something on the list will inspire you to come up with your own idea. The list is just to get your ideas going and have you start thinking about your own goal. And you can pray and ask God to inspire you of which goal you should follow. And one thing I thought we could do is check in regularly on the channel and see how we're doing with our goals this year. So for this video, I'd encourage you to comment and let me know which goal that you picked. Some of the ideas that I came up with for possible goals that you could do to get closer to God. If you don't already have a Bible, you could commit to buying a Bible and reading it daily in some form. One thing you could do is start reading it with the goal of someday reading the whole thing, but you just start anywhere. One thing I've done is I have a requirement that I have to read the Bible daily. This is my Bible, and I love it. A lot of people, all of you know that already. And so what I do is I'm doing a plan and where I read it every day. I'm actually doing a study. But just to read something out of the Bible every day. We all have those days that are really busy or crazy, and so you could just have a goal that you want to try to read a chapter a day. But if you can't read a chapter a day, at least read something. At least open the book and just read something out of it every day. And that's something that anybody can do every day, just to open it and look at it. Some other ideas: start listening to online sermons. There are a lot of good online sermons out there, and I can give you some recommendations if you're looking for something. Start going to church if you're not already. Read the Psalms. Read the New Testament. That's something that could easily be done in a year. Write out one scripture per day. I shared my scripture writing and how good it's been for me. So you could have a small goal just to write one scripture a day. You could have a goal to write out one book from the Bible. Maybe write out the book of Psalms or the book of Proverbs or one of the Gospels, and just have a goal to do that in a year. Even if you finish early, that's fine. Then you can just start writing something else if you want. But it's a nice small goal that you can accomplish easily. Start thanking God daily. Start praising God daily. Get down on your knees and pray if you don't. or just pray. As long as you're praying, you could make a goal to pray for 10 minutes every day or 5 minutes every day. Create a prayer journal and use it. I had a video where I shared my prayer journal, a video that was in 2 parts, and I shared my prayer journal and how it helps me, and I showed how I pray from it in another video. So you could create a prayer journal and use it. Start praying for others. A lot of us might just pray for ourselves, and it's really good to pray for other people too. So one of your goals could be to start praying for others. You could have a goal to memorize 1 scripture per week. What I do to memorize scriptures is I write them down on a 3x5 card, and then I carry that card with me and I memorize it. I just keep saying it. So let's say you wanted to remember this scripture. It's from Psalm 103, verse 5. He fills my life with good things. My youth is renewed like the eagles. That's, again, Psalm 103, verse 5. So what you would do is write it on a 3x5 card, and then you would write down the reference for it, and then carry that card with you. And every time you have a moment, just say, he fills my life with good things. My youth is renewed like the eagles. Psalm 103, verse 5. Because you always want to remember the reference too. And as you keep saying that over and over and over and over, you will remember it. And you can do it, you could take this card wherever you go, and whenever you have a minute, maybe when you spend your God time, say it. He fills my life with good things. My youth is renewed like the eagles. Psalm 103, verse 5. And just do it several times a day, whenever you have a chance. Even if you do it a few times a day, you will remember it after a while. I had a list of scriptures that I was reading in my prayer journal about health. And over time, I have them memorized in my head in order. So I can actually go through that whole list of scriptures in my head. And I didn't even try to memorize it. So if you keep saying scriptures, you will remember them. There's so many nice scriptures. You can look up good scriptures to memorize and pick the ones that call out to you and memorize them. Another thing that is really good is to memorize Psalms. Many years ago, Sal and I both decided to memorize Psalm 23, and we memorized it. And so sometimes I could be laying in bed at night, and I can just say that psalm in my head as I'm trying to go to sleep. Sometimes Sal and I have said it out loud together because we both have it memorized, so it's really nice to do that. One other thing I wanted to mention is, you can go to Dollar Tree, and they have these 100 index cards for $1.25 in different colors, or a lot of the stores, you can get a pack of index cards anywhere. If you prefer white ones, you can use white ones. I like things that are different colors, so I get these. You could try memorizing 1 psalm per month, and I have a list of different psalms. You could memorize the Aaronic blessing. That could be part of what you decide to memorize. You could start reading the Bible with the goal of reading the whole Bible within the next few years. So those are just some suggestions of different things that you could try for your goal. I would suggest just picking one goal and starting with that for now. You can always do the other things at any time, but have that one goal that you say, you know what, this year I am going to do this goal. I'm going to work on this goal, and this is going to help me to get closer to God. And it'll just, you'll be amazed by doing it. It'll help you. It'll bless you. I hope this video has inspired you to set a goal for 2023. Set a goal. Let me know in the comments what your goal is going to be. And let us all know, and let us all support each other here. It's not just me here. We have a lot of wonderful viewers who comment regularly, and we can all support each other in our walk with God. So let's share what our goal is, and let's work on it together. And let's come back. We'll have check-ins and let everyone know how we're doing on our goals. God bless you, and have a great 2023. Happy New Year to you all. My husband Sal has joined us to pray the Aaronic blessing over us.
May the Lord bless you and protect you. May the Lord smile on you and be gracious to you. May the Lord show you his favor and give you his peace.